Are you worried, of course, and because of infidelity? Today, you hear an antidote to infidelity. And 50% of marriages in North America end in divorce. And I'm going to be sharing with you every single day this week one antidote to 7 of those reasons. And the first reason that they list is infidelity. I'm Pleasure Coach Virio, and I had that experience. I was the one who was hurt because the other partner I was with was unfaithful. And I realized that I had put that relationship last. So that was what was the problem for me, is I had put children first, I had put job first, and I had put myself, that partnership with that other, and also my relationship with the divine, with God, with source. I had put that last as well. So if that's happening for you, whether you were the one who was unfaithful and cheated or whether somebody cheated on you, it doesn't have to be that way. And whether you're in a marriage that's already ended in divorce, or maybe you want to prevent that, or maybe it hasn't happened and you actually want to be preventative so that your marriage is not one of the 50% of marriages that end in divorce. And I am one of those statistics. My first marriage of 17 years did end in divorce, and it was my choice. It was not due to infidelity, but I will go into the reasons later that that marriage ended. And 65% of second marriages end in divorce. And I don't want to be one of those statistics. So the antidote is, I want you to grab a piece of paper, put a line down the middle. And on one side, I want you to put a down arrow. And then on the other side, I want you to put an up arrow. And I want you to start to write down, what are some of the things that are draining you? Maybe it's fear of infidelity. Maybe it's guilt if you were the one who was unfaithful. Maybe it's worry that your partner might be unfaithful. Maybe it's worry about what will happen with the kids if my partner gets divorced. All of those things. So I want you to write anything that's in fear that's draining you. I want you to write that on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, I want you to start to write down how you would rather feel. What would you rather have than infidelity? I'm guessing you probably want to have a faithful partner. You want to be faithful. Maybe you want, and this is no judgment here on my part, what your sexual preference is. So maybe you want to explore. Maybe you want to be polyamorous. Maybe you want monogamy and your partner doesn't want monogamy. So start to write, what do you want? It might be that you want to start putting yourself first. That would be my antidote is to infidelity, is to start to put ourselves first, because the reality is often that partner left because we weren't investing time in the relationship. No blame to either partner. And, for me, I had become the workaholic and I had put the kids first. And so start to put first yourself and your relationship with the divine. And then, for me, it's my relationship with the divine is first, my relationship with myself, my relationship with a partner, and then my relationship with my kids and others comes after that. Okay. So that would be my antidote, is you start to put yourself first. So on the upside with this up arrow, I want you to write down, what are some of the ways you can start to put yourself first? For me, it's by gifting myself time first thing in the morning. Actually, for me, it's more than 10 minutes, but you could start with 10 minutes. The first thing in the morning is to fill yourself up first. And then book a date. If you're in a marriage and you're in a partnership, start to have some dates again. Start to feel that attraction that you felt when you first got together, right? We invest so much time in the attraction and the relationship and dating at the beginning. And oftentimes that's what happened in my first marriage, is we stop doing that when we get married. And my antidote to infidelity is put yourself first, your relationship with the divine first, and then with your partner, and then let the kids come after that. All right, let me know how that goes. Take a picture, send it to me. I would love to give you some feedback on that support. And then tomorrow, join me tomorrow as I will be sharing the number 2 reason that 50% of marriages end in divorce, and that's finances. And I'm going to be giving you some tips tomorrow on to shift that as well. So let me know if this served you. Share it with anyone you know that you're worried that they're their relationship might end in divorce. Maybe they're stressed, maybe they're fighting. And I will also be posting on here another video that I did share, which is it's actually the 8 reasons. Actually, I think it's here already. I'll put it on a playlist. The 8 reasons that 50% of marriages end in divorce, first marriages, and 65% of second marriages. So give me a like if this served you, and send me a copy. I'd love to give you some feedback on that, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as I share the second reason that 50% of marriages end in divorce. I'm Pleasure Coach Vireo, and I'll see you tomorrow.